So you found Stryker of Enyo. You've heard the rumors. You've heard that. Wait, I didn't touch them. I swear. I all thought they were at least 18. But I mean, yeah, you're a forgiving kind of person, so you continue to watch my stuff anyway. This is Q&A number 3. I can't even have someone not die even in a Q&A, huh?
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, this is Q&A number 3. There's really nothing on screen. I couldn't have put something up in the corner that said, well, I mean, you know what it is. But either way. So yeah, this is a Q&A. The last one I did was June. This is September. Q&As, I like to do maybe 3 of them a year. 3 of them a season, in other words, just to kind of keep you guys up to date on some stuff, just to kind of answer some of your questions and whatnot, and I'm still here in Florida, so yeah, so I got actually pretty fast internet, and wow, this video is like really jumpy. This is like straight from the game too. You would think it would be a little bit better. I don't know how well it shows up for you guys, but maybe it's meant to kind of look like that? I don't know. You would think you'd want your game looking the best, huh? But yeah, so still here in Florida. I got really good internet, so pumping out 20-minute videos is actually, this is the best time to do it for me, is right here. So, you know, yeah, why not do a Q&A? Normally I probably wouldn't have done one so early. But I actually have a few questions for you guys as well, so if you don't mind, so what do you think? Been doing upload. Well, I mean, I've been doing upload for a year and a half?
These cadets were the unfortunate
2 years?
of a Klingon ambush.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. Well, I haven't wrapped up season 2 yet. Obviously, that's at the end of 2016. But I did have one question for you guys. What do you think of the top moments of the week? Quite honestly. Oh, and I got a new mic. I got a new headset. The whole popping issue. I was literally trying to do it right there. You should have heard pop, pop, but you didn't. So that's actually pretty good. That should be done. You shouldn't be hearing the little breathing sounds. Hopefully, I think my new mic has alleviated that. I made myself a little pop filter in itself. So yeah, the audio quality, I don't know. Let me know if you noticed. Kind of started, not necessarily from here on out. There's a couple of videos I'll probably mention it, but you really should go back about 10 episodes to kind of see the difference. But anyway, the top moments of the week, I don't know how okay you guys are with them. I'm not sure if... Does it seem to be a bit too self-serving? Does it seem like I'm just showing you? I mean, dear God, you've seen the footage I do, compared to some of the other people that play, like, Rainbow Six competitively and whatnot. I mean, the top moments of the week that I show you, they're not, you know, that awesome. And if anything, I'm obviously making... you know, a joke about, you know, how awesome I'm doing. They're just small little snippets, small little highlights. I never wanted to make it seem like I was patting myself on the back, like, extremely hard. But just kind of a question for you guys. If it seems to be a bit extreme, or if that's what I'm doing, you know, I can find something else to do. But, you know, that's the footage, the kind of footage I record, you know, with some highlights. I like to put them together, and I try to make a few jokes about it. But in other words, got some questions here. What should we do with? How about the whole YouTube thing? What's it like starting from scratch on YouTube? It's balls hard. You know, you'll hear people like Pat the NES Punk.
It's right on top of us.
Even some others. Not necessarily the big guys, but you know, some of the people that have been doing this for like 7 years. I think even James Rolfe, you know, the Angry Video Game Nerd, I think he's even said that, you know, they don't know how they would have get started, if they had to start a website, today, or if they had to be online today, it would just be, unfathomably different, than what YouTube, used to be. It used to be that, lots of people would get like 200 views and stuff. And, then there was the upper echelon of people that were getting like 200,000 views. And that was kind of it. And those were ones that were being featured even. So YouTube works a lot different than it does now. And, now you got a lot more Hollywood presence. Before it was pretty much just us creators here, creating videos for you or putting up, weird cat videos or whatnot. But it was stuff that we created, right? Now you have, episodes of TV shows, or you got snippets from TV shows, or you got, top 10 lists of people's favorite TV shows, or the most engrossing nature of one particular TV show. And you got obviously Conan O'Brien and The Late Show and The Tonight Show, and you've got all those guys now getting millions and millions of views with celebrities on it. That wasn't the case back when this all first started. Everybody's making money off of YouTube except the people that have actually sat around and done this. So it's hard. Someone asked about the 15-minute limit. Yes, when you first start, there is a 15-minute limit, but all you have to do is, I think it's verify your email address, something like that. Once you do that, then the 15-minute limit is removed, and I think you can't do custom thumbnails until you do that as well. So otherwise you're kind of limited to those first couple of videos. You might have to not use custom thumbnails, and that's just a way to, I guess, verify new people. So you can't just create new accounts and then just start uploading movies and whatnot. So they try to make it, they give you a little bit of a hurdle, but it's just a hurdle for those kind of people that create new accounts and try to upload dirty movies and try to get away with it for a little while. So yeah, there's that, but it's not too bad. But you do realize that creating the custom thumbnails it's kind of a big thing. Otherwise, you just have a static picture, and I mean, nearly everybody nowadays, they create their own pick, because that's what makes you click on their thing now, right? So you got a lot of people doing a lot of high quality stuff, and so that's way different than before. So you definitely need to devote some time in a program creating those thumbnails for your videos to try to entice people to click it. Clickbaity or not, whatever works, right?
To sterilize.
So that's something you need to worry about too.
With the whole affair. United States
is YouTube a viable platform? Of course it is. I mean,
stock prices crashed.
I'm just doing this because I love it, and I've always wanted to make videos. I'm not thinking this is ever going to be a thing where I can earn money off of necessarily. I don't. It really is hard starting up when you're not already part of an organization, or you're not already part of a network or somebody else's channel, like Machinima. If Machinima, said, "Oh, we like your stuff, why don't you create a few things and we might put it on our channel?" And, so you work hard and you put a couple things together, and then they suddenly put them on theirs, and it's like, well, you got the whole thing of Machinima, maybe not as much nowadays, because, Machinima's been in the press with, Machinima's been getting some bad press, and, there's been a lot of people that have left. But you'd have the whole Machinima community, that is checking for videos on new creators on a daily basis, if not on an hourly basis, to see what's new. And, so you could get yourself a couple 100,000 views for something that you put together. But just starting off by yourself, I mean, you're looking at, 1 view, maybe 2. It's been slow. It just is. I finally put out, like, on How the F Did I Die series, for top moments of the week, those barely get 10 views a piece. Every once in a while, there's a thumbs up. I had one lady said that I love you, and that's okay. That was on How the F Did I Die #4.
It was
But,
right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was
But, you know, I put up some Metal Gear Solid, like, infinite resource guides, and, like, those actually have nearly, like, 50 views, and, it's still a lot better than Upload Studio by itself, but it's not much.
Apparently she's being withheld by some.
But it is better. It is nicer that people are actually being able to check and comment and, you know, like my stuff, which is all, even disliking it, you know, which is all stuff they couldn't do on Upload Studio. So, you know, of course, that's all welcome. And you might, I'm gonna say it now, but you're probably gonna be seeing me do some changes because I'm here in Florida. Putting together the top moments of the week and, you know, the How the F Did I Die series. Don't get me wrong, those are some of my favorites. And I did, like, about 3 episodes of each, nearly all back-to-back, when the Battlefield 1 beta came out. And I'm going to try to do some other stuff, because I have, you know, some a really good internet, a connection that I'll never be able to get, you know, back in the hills, even if I'm spending, you know, nearly $80 a month. The connection I got here is actually, it's not twice that, but it's 10 megabits faster than that, you know, of the absolute best that I could get out there. So I'm gonna, you know, maybe put together some Let's Plays or something, some additional content, you know, some stuff that, that's a little bit bigger in file size, in other words, you know, stuff that's 20 minutes or more. And because those things I can actually, you know, I can pump those out a lot quicker now. But I don't know what I was shooting at. Seriously. I mean, there's a dude there, but he could have been anywhere. But, so yeah, I'm going to be doing some changes. Trying to get out some other content. I mean, I've got... I don't know what it's like for you guys. I mean, you probably, you know, you constantly see these top moments of the week, and you know, How the F Did I Dies, and they're using the DLC from Battlefield Hardline and maybe a little bit of Battlefield 4 here and there, and then there's Star Wars, and then there's World of Tanks, and it's like, I mean, you know, would that excite me? I mean, you know, there's some people I go to just for World of Tanks videos, and you know, they started branching off into other stuff, so I actually don't check them out as much now. But I mean, you know, is it too much? I mean, I would imagine if I still got the humor, which I can't imagine I lost it by now. But I mean, if it's humorous, I don't think you guys would mind if I'm still, you know, they're new clips. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, you know, if I'm still playing games that have come out, you know, like a year ago or the previous year, I don't think you guys would mind as much. But you know, as long as it's new stuff, you know, like DLC 3 or 4 of a particular game. But yeah, I want to change things up. There's Star Trek Online. I want to do that. Obviously, you saw Resident Evil 4 in here. I want to do a few things with that. You know, not a whole lot. I want to get to play some Hawken. I want to get to do some of these other things. So definitely want to do that, and definitely want to, you know, change a few things up. But you know, I'm still limited to the kind of stuff I can record and whatnot, and that kind of segues into something else. Somebody asked about, what was it? Is there stuff you wish you could cover? And well, the thing is now I've been using Windows Movie Maker a little bit, so that actually frees me up. I could actually put together videos completely on that. But when it comes to like overlays of pictures and stuff, that it's a bit tricky to do. You can still do it, but it's not the easiest thing. Obviously, that's something I can never do on Upload. And I just took my fucking head off, didn't I? Oh, great. And I see, like, I can't, when I record something like that, I can't go back and take the F word I just used. I try not to swear during during some of these other things, because there's no point to it. But I can't go back and bleep myself. And it is kind of frustrating because, basically I have to have all the video, all edited and all ready to go and put, all ready, as one file, and, then I record the audio on top of it. And if I need more room, if I have like a 4-minute, video segment and I realize, oh, I actually need an extra, 10 seconds to finish a certain thought, well, I have to re-record that 4 minutes of dialogue all over again, stretch out the video, and then, go back in and re-record it to give myself those extra 10 seconds. So it's just not that friendly. And yeah, there's like, I'd like to talk about, some of the other stuff going on in the gaming industry, but I just can't, because obviously I can't use any kind of footage that's not from Xbox One that I haven't recorded myself. Like, I could easily talk about No Man's Sky and why, people should have realized that a space exploration game has never garnered the kind of attention that No Man's Sky has. Because I could use footage from other people, I could use, footage from the press, I could use all that. It wouldn't have to be my footage I made, and I could still talk about the game. Otherwise, I'm stuck talking about something like No Man's Sky, and I'm showing you the opening trailer for friggin' Evolve. Does that make any sense? No, but that's what I have to do. So definitely, having the freedom there, that's something I would have to contend with. And I think somebody else also did, survival platform. What was the other one? Is there stuff you wish you could cover? Oh, if I ever thought Upload would be dropped as an app, what would I do? Well, the thing is, I can still record game footage. Eventually I would end up, saving up to the point where I could actually record my own game footage. So that would probably be the first step, is being able to record my own footage. Windows Movie Maker is a piece of crap, but it's got some serious limitations for anyone that's trying to learn how to do video and audio and stuff like that. But it's something I could work with. It wouldn't be necessarily very complicated, but lots and lots of people, use it or iMovie, to get their projects done. And so it's something.
I made it my life's work to.
I've been complaining about and reporting lots of problems I had with Upload Studio, and I put together a couple of 20-minute videos. One was 27 minutes for Metal Gear Solid just the other day, and it didn't crash on me. And I think I used all the segments. So even though there hasn't been an update to Upload Studio, they seem to respond pretty good with making updates to it. But
billions were killed.
That's just what it is. But yeah, if Upload ended up failing at some point, I would just need a way to record footage of the stuff that I want, and then put that in.
The chaos and running
Upload Studio makes it really easy to put together, like top 5 lists. In the little moments, it does. It honestly does make it really easy to put those kind of things together. I just wish it had a few more features. I wish it wouldn't. It was a little bit more reliable, but so expect some different things. Expect me to be playing some more Star Trek. Yeah, you can never get that close with the camera to your ships, you lying sacks of But I haven't seen anything like that in the game.
Romulans want revenge for their loss.
So yeah, I want to do some different stuff, play some different games, get some different content out to you guys. More, what's it like? Lots of new games. Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, Horde Mode 3.0 as part of that. That's all going to be pretty cool stuff. Mafia 3. So yeah, I'm going to get some more content out to you guys. And if I don't do as many, of the usual stuff that you see me do, just forgive me. But hey, I'll see you on the other side. I don't know what the other side of that means, but whatever. You got a ticket to ride me.